Good day, good day. It's God Says Ministries, the House of Fire, and I'm Prophet Tavis. So I'm going to put out maybe a strange request for everybody to be a part of it. I am extremely unfit. Even just standing up, from sitting in this chair going up, I'm getting dizzy from this. I was diving in the ocean a while back. I collect sinkers, lead that the fishermen get loose in the rocks, and I dived for them. And that was sort of keeping me fittish and, sort of healthy fittish. But I had a problem, before that when my father died in the house with me in 2021, September 2021, a week after that, I thought I was dying. And it's not just from that, but it's built up over the years. I mean, did hardcore stuff as far as a commercial fisherman is concerned. I was in oceans, wild seas where nobody else would go out, and when you're young you think you're invincible, but there's at least I can count 100 times I shouldn't have come back from that oceans. So there's a whole thing that led up to it, and the military call it PTS or something, right? Post-trauma syndrome, and otherwise known as fight or flight. My body has just decided to, just while I'm sleeping, go haywire. It doesn't happen when I'm awake. It's when I fall asleep, and then when I'm fully relaxed. I had 50 days in a row of it, which kept me away from the diving for exercise and stuff like that. Because I am so unfit now. I can't walk in a far distance because my feet, if I go like 100 or 200 meters, my feet start cramping like anything. I've got some problem with the circulation there. And so that's a problem. So I'm looking at getting a bicycle, one of those bicycles, mountain bikes type thing with the bigger fat tackies on it, because I'm quite heavy. I'm like under 20 kilograms. But I don't have an income as such other than I rely on God to supply. I was diving sinkers out, making some money on the sideline. Every now and again I would go dive, and so I was just getting like probably, I was getting 20 rand a kilo, so probably $1.20, I suppose, $1.20 a kilo, which was helping. And of course I was getting fit in the same breath. But ever since this problem started with me, I'm very wary of passing out in the ocean. I had a lot of dizzy spells with it, and when it hits me, I'm very, very wary of passing out in the ocean. So I've been stuck for about 8 months now, maybe more. With it, it's more because there was Uganda in between. Sitting in one place, other than taking the car and driving to a person's house to minister, or driving to a place to minister, or driving to our home church to with the guys there. I've been stuck, just sitting around, because I was wary of, at one stage I was wary of even driving, because it was so bad. It was happening 50 days. It started overlapping into the day in those 50 days that there was times I would actually forget I was actually driving. But that's not the thing now. I've got some medication that's for the night, and that seems to be working. Every now and then it pops right through the medication, but I seem to be able to handle it. But as I said, I am very, very, very unfit, and I'm looking to get a bicycle with the fat wheels on it to hold this fat man. And I'm 6'3", 6'2", and 120 kilos, so what, 260, 280 pounds. So I need something that's going to sort of not just burst when after a while I'm using it. So we have behind me is a road, Ganubi Road, and it's like, it's a concrete road that they built fairly recently, and it has a bicycle path on the one side. So you've got a flat area for like 8 kilometers, maybe 10 kilometers up and down flat, which could get me fit before I tackle any of the hills riding around. So I'm really wanting to get fit. I'm 56 years old. This is the worst I've been, and I did a lot of physical work in my life which kept me fit. Building houses, laying bricks, building boats, doing woodwork, staircases, balconies, decks, anything, everything. So you were always picking up stuff, carrying stuff, moving around, whatever, which I haven't done since I have some of it since only times I've really started working with my hands again is when I was in Uganda. I've done the odd job for my brother here, glass fiber work for him. But I need to get fit, people. I really need to get fit, and I don't have the means. I mean, I see the cheapest one is about $125, 2,000 rand. It's the cheapest bike I've seen while Googling it. But I need something that's going to hold me. That's why I'm going for the fat techies. And I'm not as small and I'm not young anymore. So something I can just putt up and down on this main road for 8 kilometers at a time till I get reasonably fit, and then take on the hills, go to the shops with the bicycle instead of riding in the car. Anyway, so that's when I'm putting a request out to those who want to sow into the Prophet's bicycle. Can do so. The PayPal account is below this video, and so is the bank account below this video. Unless somebody in South Africa has got a bicycle I can use. That's the next thing, but it must be the big techies. Anyway, so God bless you, and may His favor drip from every part of you. In Jesus' mighty name, amen.